Hi everyone, welcome to day 3 of our preparation for Marian Concretion. Now today, Father Gately gets into how St. Louis de Montfort's teaching on Marian Consecration has two main emphases. He says that they are 1, a renewal of our baptismal vows, and 2, a particularly intimate gift of ourselves to Mary. So today, day 3, he focuses on that first part, the renewal of our baptismal vows. Now, in thinking about why baptism is necessary, and we won't go, have too big of a conversation on this, it's because of our fallen nature, right? The original sin that we all have within us and that we need to be cleansed of through baptism so that our nature can be healed and we can love God better. And Father Gately talks about how one of the reasons that we have difficulty in this life and continue to sin, although our nature has been healed through baptism, is because we forget the baptismal promises that we made at that time in rejecting Satan and accepting God and his kingdom and living as his children in that kingdom. Now, Father Gately brings out Our Lady as a particularly powerful intercessor and person that we can turn to in this fight to retain our memory of our baptismal promises. And he brings up the book of Genesis and how God made enemies, Satan and the woman, and how that is an image of Our Lady and the help that she gives us in rejecting Satan. So that's the key part of today's readings, that we have this awesome opportunity that we're making this consecration to remember the promises that we made to reject Satan, and that we have Mary's help in doing that.
So we're going to focus on one of the quotes from Louis de Montfort's book. You would state your name, a faithless sinner, renew and ratify today in thy hands the vows of my baptism. I renounce forever Satan, his pomps and works, and I give myself entirely to Jesus Christ, the incarnate wisdom, to carry my cross after him all the days of my life, and to be more faithful to him than I have ever been before.
So we have this beautiful prayer. That's the opening part of St. Louis' consecration prayer. That is one of the options at the end of this whole thing that you can use to make the consecration. And I love how it situates the whole Christian life in rejecting Satan, choosing God, but then also helps us reflect on how we have Mary's help in that. So that's the main thrust of day 3, but we wanted to introduce something that we're going to be doing for the rest of the videos from now on, is singing what's called a Marian antiphon. Now, in the church's liturgy, we have these special songs, hymns, properly called antiphons, to Our Lady that are sung at different points, oftentimes during different parts of the liturgy, the hours and things, but that change from church season to church season, from liturgical season to liturgical season. Right now, during the Easter season, the chant, the Marian antiphon, is the Regina Caeli, which means the Queen of Heaven. And it reflects on how, it's really this prayer to Our Lady, reflecting on Jesus' resurrection and how it's a cause for us to be joyful and how she rejoices with us in that mystery of his resurrection. And the church sings the Regina Caeli throughout the Easter season, like I said, and then goes back to the Salve Regina come Pentecost. So we'll change at that point, but from now on, the end of each video will have the Regina Caeli attached to it at the end, so that you can make that a prayer to Our Lady as well, besides the daily prayer, which we're going to pray together now.
Okay. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
Amen.
Come, Holy Spirit, living in Mary, give me the grace to reject Satan and follow Christ more closely. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
Regina Caeli, laetare, alleluia, quia quem eruisti portare, dixit, sicut dixit. Alleluia. Ora pro nobis Deum. Alleluia. Gaudet laetare Virgo Maria. Alleluia.